Well, good evening, darlings, and the very warmest of warm welcomes to Wednesday Night Live. I am delighted to be here with you once again, as over the next hour we wave away Wednesday and we welcome in Thursday. And we do so not only in the company of each other, but in the company of our perennial and permanent pals, our matching pair of his and hers highly powered hedgehogs of truth, complete, of course, with their firstborn. We will not be joined by Two-Ton Ted the Tentington or indeed the Netty Petty Pisspot. Neither of them are getting a tickle, but Sean's box will be getting at least a double pounding tonight, darlings, because we owe him one from last night. And we also are in the company of our community portable electronic telephonic device, upon which you could, some would argue should, and I certainly hope will, leave a voice note. So, excellent. That's what we've got lying in store for us. And I couldn't be more excited about it. I'm bloody well verging on being orgasmic, if you want me to be perfectly honest with you. There are some things that I would like to chat about and discuss tonight, and I'll try and remember what they are after I've had a goodly slurp of my wine. Oh my God. How tired was I last night? Oh, no memory of the end of the night. I was so tired. What I can tell you is that the evidence suggests that I had supper before going to bed. And what I can definitely tell you is that I didn't get up this morning until, wait for it, 11 o'clock. That's the first time I've been able to do that after the accident. And dear God, how much did I need it? How much did I need it? But what would I like to talk about tonight? Very quickly, just to give you an advance warning. What did I have in mind? Oh, I was just going to let you know of uh, my plans for Monday. Not finalised, just my thoughts for plans for Monday. But also, I wanted to discuss an idea for a meetup. I've been having some thoughts about it. Oh, the Norfolk one that Emma mentioned, she can't do that now. So forget about that for the moment, anyway. But I know some of you have expressed some interest in a meetup. So I've had some ideas. I put my thinking cap on and I'd like to discuss them. But I would also like to have a goodly slurp of my wine. And then I will see who's with us. And then we can get into a bit of chat and your comments, because they are very much, in my opinion, the meat and potatoes of this apple pie with crumble. Apple pie with crumble, apple pie with custard, you Burke, that we are all somehow a weird part of. So, cheers, darlings, your very good health. Bottoms up if you're lucky, lads. Up yours if you're not careful, ladies. Don't get taken unawares. Keep your hand on your halfpennies. And above all, to each and every one of you, get stuffed. Thank you so much. Oh, here we go. Oh, the first one, it's always the best, isn't it? Same with coffee. Feature number one, is your second coffee always a slight disappointment? Oh, that's probably doing. Oh, oh, I've figured out what it is. I've oh, I've figured out what it is. The winegasm comes right. That is a bottle of wine that's been in the main fridge for ages, so it's really chilled. Arguably a little bit over chilled. To the point where you lose the taste a little bit, which is good for a bad wine, but not good for a good wine, because you want the full taste, don't you? So what I've been doing is I stopped. I uh, I've only been transferring the wine to the big fridge at the last minute when I get home from work. So it's been in there 5 or 10 minutes, so it's not so chilled. And since I've been doing that, I've not been having the wine-gasms. So that explains, I think, the wine-gasm thing. You only get it when it's super chilled. So it's probably the chilled liquid that's giving you the effect rather than the wine. Well, probably a combination of them both. But yeah, that might explain why, and also might explain why I don't get a wine-gasm when I'm out or in a hotel room or whatever. It's the combination of the wine or the alcohol and the level of chill, I think. I've only just worked that out. Right, let's see who we've got with us, shall we? Is that God knows how many comments I've missed. But with us in no particular order of merit, we have got Stu 6-9 for K going 1, Emma Lemon of the eponymous YouTube channel, Emma Lemon, Jimmy Quinn, Steve Cole, Peter P. Shelley Denise, possibly with her brother, Shelley the nephew. Who else we got? Richard Paulie Galtieri. Are you all going on about the bloody Nettis chemical bug? Right, I've obviously missed a load of comments. Right. There's no update on the chemical bug. I didn't do anything last night, obviously. I wasn't being serious about stripping naked and going down in the middle of the night. Oh, I was too tired anyway. And I haven't done anything today. However, I had a very good tip in the Facebook group telling me to just open the door, leave the cartridge, or what do you call it? Cassette. Leave the cassette where it is. Just hook the spouty bit over, take a bucket and just undo the spouty bit or whatever, and and the excess will then drain off into the bucket. Empty the bucket down the drain, over a neighbour's fence, whatever. And then you can empty the cassette as normal. So that's kind of the plan, really. I'll do the bucket thing tomorrow or whenever. And then I'll do the whole proper job on Monday at the campsite where I've got the facilities. So there you go. That's your update on that. Who else have we got? Oh, we've got Emma, not Emma Lemon, our other Emma. We've got Sean, Diesel Forever 99, of course. Nigel is with us, 00 Garage. Emma hopes we're all well, which is very kind, and I hope the same. Andrew Buttigieg is with us, over Spotty, of course. Matron is here. Oh, this is fabulous. What a good crowd. It's the Skin and Blister, says Emma Lemon of the eponymous YouTube channel, Emma Lemon. It is indeed. Who else have we got? Stratospherian, good evening to you. Bad Books, good evening, Mark. JB71, good evening, Jim Bob. Who else have we got? Oh, I mean, we've already got a brilliant crew, haven't we? Anybody else would be a bonus. Barry Scrotter, good evening. Kay Camper, the lovely Kay Camper. Hello, how are you, my lovely? JB71. Oh, and JB71 says, hello, had my not peaky toast uncut. Sorry, Boaty. 6 slices this morn. Sir Nigel Mansell is with us. A very good evening to you, my old adversary. We can be friends now. It's water under the bridge. It's wee under the chemical toilet. I was going to tell you something then. I've completely forgotten what it was. Oh, yeah, I was just to remind you that we do all need food news. My food news today: breakfast, lavishly buttered slice of toast with a spoonful of baked beans, literally just a spoonful. Um, Lunch was garlic and mustard chicken, Ram's fresh beans, um, baby potatoes, and stuffing made with wine. And a nice gravy, very nice it was too. Supper tonight will be stuffed curry. Who knew that was coming? Mark 300ZX is with us. Evening, Boaty. Good evening, Mark. Now, there's a car that I have never owned. I've never owned a 300ZX. I've never owned any of the Z cars. Not a 240, not a 260, not a 280, not a 300. I've owned, what have I owned? Oh, from that period and that manufacturer, I've had a couple of Laurels, a 280C. That's about it, really. That's about it. Oh, Skyline. Skyline. Can't forget the Skyline. He's got a reflection on his nose. Says, "Black lines, good evening to you." Yes, it is a new candle. It's only on its second night. Simone is with us, hooked on classics. A very good evening to you. A goodly slurp, yeah. Oh, lots and lots of hellos flying around, which is nice. Oh dear. Dan is with us. Good evening, Dan. Paul Birch. Hi, Boaty and gang. Long time no see. Oh, great to see you back, mate. Simone has thrown a voice note to the Lions. Excellent. We'll come to that in just a moment. Food news from Stu, who had a half-price grill house kofta wrap with salad, chili, and mint sauce. Matron says, "I only drink one coffee a day, so I don't know what a second straight after is like." It's good, but it's not as good as the first, which you could argue is possibly a disappointment. I wouldn't be without the second coffee though. I have a latte first, says Kegun One, then switch it up to an Americano. Right, Emma is confirming that there can be a Norfolk meet, it just can't be on the day that was suggested. I'll come on to meetups in a minute. Barry Scrotter had fish and butter sauce, veg, and mash with 2 slices of oldie malted fresh bread and butter. Alan Simpson is with us. Greetings, honourable community and Boaty M. Good evening, Alan. Hope you are terribly well, sir. Only one coffee, Tracy, says Nigel. I couldn't function. I think I'm on 15 a day or so. I only have the two. Independent Puppy is with us. Good evening, Boaty and all in chat. Also, the hedgehogs, the candle, the wine, and that new burger thing. Oh, that's the card. That can go onto the mantelpiece tomorrow. Whenever you send me a card, I keep them. I do keep them. I have them on display for ages, and then they go into my drawer of community memories, which is underneath the Bee Gees, if you want to know. Boaty, you never miss. Is that supposed to be any comments or my comments? I'm not sure, but you might be right, JB71. Emma is okay, other than a horrible toothache. Oh dear. Oh, yeah. As Nigel says, that is never good. There is no podgering in netty rule. Let me clean that right up. There is no rule about podgering in netty. Podgering in netty is perfectly acceptable as long as I'm involved in it. I mean, I wouldn't want 2 strangers coming in and knocking spots off each other in her. But there is no rule against forbidding podgering in netting. That's perfectly acceptable. It's solo podgering. Podgering alone, podgering yourself. That's not allowed in netting. Spousal podgering, go for it. That's absolutely fine. You know, good old school boy meets girl, all of that kind of thing. That's absolutely fine. But yeah, it's onanism that is a no-no. No to onanism. And of course, as you all know only too well, passing solids. No solids must be passed, and there's no how can I put this delicately? You're not allowed to pass solids, and you're not allowed to beaty batter the meaty matter. That's that's a no-no. You're not allowed to swing your trolley wildly around the grocery aisle. Oh dear. I'm sure you know where I'm coming from and possibly where I'm going to. Do you know where you're going to? Do you like the things that I am showing you? Oh, you've got a lovely pair of turnips. I'll get them out for you, my lovely. Oh, you've never seen turnips like what I've got. Bloody hell, mind. It's the well-rotted manure that does it. I always likes to keep some well-rotted manure in my pockets, and that way I am never short of a good turnip. Whoa, you play your cards right, my girl. You'll see my turnips, all right. Oh, yes. More on that later. So I hope I've cleared up the situation regarding podgering in netting. I wouldn't want there to be any kind of a misunderstanding in that regard, because let's face it, netting is now a community icon, and it's important that there should be no confusion. We shall podger them on the beaches. We shall podger them. We will never surrender. Oh dear. Sorry, darlings. It's going to be one of those nights. Let's have a voice note while I gather my thoughts, shall we? And it is, it's the lovely Simone. So we are absolutely blessed to have this.
Good evening, Floaty.
Good evening.
Pound that box as if Barbara Windsor came back from the dead and weed in your ears.
Oh my God.
You are a wanker, sir.
Yes, but not in netty. Not in netty, Simone. That's the point. God, Barbara Windsor weeing in your ears. Okay, feature number 2. Feature number 1 was, is your second hot beverage of the day always a slight disappointment compared to the first, or is it better? And feature number 2, would you do Barbara Windsor? Not corpse swap. Would you have done Barbara Windsor? Would you have done a prime Barbara Windsor? That's the question. And I'll give you my answer. No. No offense, Barbara. No offense. And, don't worry. There were many that would and probably did, but it would have been a no from me. Not my type. Totally not my type, darlings. Right then, let's get some box pounded, shall we? We have Sean's box, a telephone box, a Welsh telephone box, plus call. We've got not one, but £2. It's a double pounding. 3, 2, 1. That's 1 in. 3, 2, 1. In goes number 2. And, number 2 is okay in Sean's box, not in netty. No solids, may be passed. We shall podger them on the beaches. We shall never surrender. God bless the king. Oh dear. God, that would be a great thing, wouldn't it? I mean, imagine if you were going to have, an intimate session with a new friend, and you wanted a good setup for it to make it memorable. The first time with your new friend. I mean, you could go down the traditional route and put some Barry White on, but having a Winston Churchill impersonator just come in with his suit and dicky bow and slightly dishevelled head and big old cheroot cigar. And if he gave a speech trying to get you both, properly in the mood, and let's face it, who could do it better than dear old Winnie, right? I mean, if he could get young men willing to go and be killed, basically, in the name of whatever you think the Second World War was about, then he could certainly get you up for a decent sesh, couldn't he? He could get you right in the mood. Oh, that'd be brilliant. You could be preparing yourselves while he was doing it. Oh, I'd quite like that. Oh, that's a new fantasy for me, isn't it? I wonder if there are any Winston Churchill impersonators. I wonder if you can hire them. I wonder if they'd come out to a motorhome. I suppose they would if you paid them enough. I'll get the MHM team on it. Matron loves stuff like that. Matron, could you find out if there are any active Winston Churchill impersonator stroke tribute acts available, and would they be willing to come out to a motorhome on a caravan and motorhome club campsite, please? There you go. I know you love a task. And now you've got one, you lucky matron, you. Oh, and I should probably remind you at this point that Matron is the owner-operator of the community bosom, to which we are all collectively clamped. And I'll tell you what, when you've been clamped to that bosom, stays with you. I can manage about 2 seconds before I start screaming for help.
No, I actually watched a HubNet video for the first time ever. I watched it earlier on. He was reviewing an electric car that his friend bought for $20,000, and he was reviewing the car and saying how good it was and everything like that. But frankly, I think anybody that is stupid enough to spend $20,000 on a secondhand electric car is a sick person. They're very sick, these people, very sick. I mean, what will happen when that car needs a new battery? It's going to cost about $4,000 or $5,000. I mean, who repairs electric cars? I don't know anybody that does. I really don't. I think these people are just absolutely ridiculous. They're horrible, awful people. Steph from I Drive the Classic, she's like Crooked Hillary. That is like Sleepy Joe Biden. These people are just terrible, absolutely terrible. And, you people in the UK got a lot of problems, believe me. Your Prime Minister, Keir Starmer, is a communist, possibly gay, I don't know. But I think you've got it really bad over there right now, very bad. And they're taking away your freedom of speech, and they're locking people up for saying things on Twitter, and everything like that is just really bad, really bad.
You make some excellent points, Mr. President, sir. And yes, God bless America and all who sail in it. And well done on not being well done on not being imprisoned for anything. Oh, God, let's get back to your comment, shall we? Oh, the lovely Jen is with us. Hello, my lovely. How are your doings? I think my legs are probably going to fall off soon, says Emma Lemon of the eponymous YouTube channel, Emma Lemon. They've never been so knackered. I was, last night, oh my God. And, felt much better today for having a bit of a lie-in. Oh, and the storm today. Did you all get a storm? Goodness gracious me. Boaty, don't forget we went out on the pool in Birmingham all the time. Happy days, Nigel. Happy days, weren't they? What? Friday night, TGI's on the What's It Road. On the what was it? Oh my God, I've forgotten the name of the road. How could I forget that? The Hagley Road, wasn't it? Yeah. And then what was the name of the club that we went? God, I'm forgetting everything. I'm so old. That was our Friday and Saturday. I mean, it changed. We moved and we went on to Rosie O'Brien's in Solihull on a Friday. We started going there instead. But it used to be TGI's and Liberties. Liberties, of course. Bloody hell. Liberties. That was the nightclub to be in the late 90s, early 2000s. You know, it's a good nightclub when they always had a waiting list of bar staff, barmaids, let's be honest. There was always a waiting list of barmaids wanting to work at Liberties, and they didn't get paid. They didn't get paid for working. They worked there voluntarily without pay, and there was a queue of them waiting for the job. Why? Because they earned a bloody fortune in tips. There used to be a lot of money floating about in Liberties. I used to use a casino. I can't remember what it was called, but it was just over the road. And that particular area, in those times, there was a lot of money about. Oh, God. And if you remind me, I'll tell you again, because I've probably told you before, about the car dealers' Christmas meetup, which used to take place every year at the Boot at Lapworth. And we would hire out upstairs and we would play 3-card brag. The amount of money I've seen changing hands at that Christmas do. And the amount of fights as well. It always ended up in a scrap. Every single time it ended up in a scrap. But my God, big money changed hands there. One memorable year, I don't know if any of you guys play brag, but I promise you this is true. I got a pile of 3s one year. I won't tell you how much I won on that one hand, but I can tell you that I've seen houses change hands over those tables. Oh, and Martin Holton used to bring the girls from Legs 11 in for after the card game. Oh, happy days. And then there'd be the fight, and it happened every year. It was always a fight. Oh, happy memories. Oh dear, Emma, what have you been up to, says Kay Camper. And Emma replies, I've been moving furniture around all the rooms in my house, wardrobes and beds and screwing and unscrewing, etc. Complete rejigging of the whole house to accommodate my whole family. Gosh, well, what a productive day. Alan Simpson says, lunch today was beef olives, cabbage and chips. God, how awful. Followed by sticky toffee pud and custard. Tea, he means dinner, was a salad with chicken and bacon. Well, that sounds more reasonable. I have more cassette emptying tips, but I demand to be promoted to an honourable position before I reveal, says Galdar IRL, who kindly gave me that tip. Well, you are now the Right Honourable Minister for Chemical Toilets. There you go. So the Right Honourable Galdar, Minister for Chemical Toilets, has got some more tips for me. Go for a 300 ZX Boaty. You know you want to. God, I don't think I've even driven one. I certainly haven't driven. I drove a 280 ZX. I don't. Oh, I've driven one of the older 300 ZXs. You know, the late 80s or early 90s, whenever it was. Job. I've not driven the derivative when they came back, whenever it was in the. Would it have been the late 90s? No, it would have been later. It would have been the early 2000s when it was reintroduced, wasn't it? I've never driven one of those. Me and the mister had jacket potatoes tonight, says Shelley Denise. Good for you both. Emma loves a cappuccino, and why wouldn't you? All four kids are now living with Emma Lemon in a 3-bedroom house, and 2 of them are adults. It's chaos. Well, yeah, it would be. You don't get urine geezers on Hubnut, says Alan. I wish you didn't get it on Boaty's World. That was a wine burp. I'm not proud, neither am I ashamed. And I did my best to quell it, although it kind of sounded quite loud inside my mouth, so. Anyway, you didn't get it on film, so it doesn't count. Oh, God, and only one bathroom as well. Oh, dear me. Oh, it's Alan Simpson's birthday tomorrow, so we must wish our friend Alan a happy birthday when we get to the midnight hour. Oh, God, yeah. Only one bathroom, and Emma is one of the occupants of the house. Emma, who spends, at a conservative and generous estimate, 11 hours out of every 24 in the bathroom. Emma, you may want to invest in a camping toilet that you can keep next to your bed. Dan is currently eating McVitie's caramel biscuits. Shelley would like to add that she had coleslaw, salad, and crusty bread with her jacket potato, and the other half had tuna and mayo. Exactly, Richard. Pottering in Nettie is reserved for Boaty and, whoever I am with, of course. Because I can't do it on my own. That's against the rules. There's no rule for cleaning the toilet in Nettie, says Jimmy Quinn. I have cleaned it. I just haven't emptied it. Has Ducky got a name yet? Asked Kate Camper. No. Alan might be having a wee road trip on his birthday tomorrow, all the way to Glasgow. There's a Cornish accent hiding in there, Boaty, says Sean. Boaty does a good Fred West impersonation, says Richard. And Emma's bathroom is falling to bits. No, she isn't, Jimmy Quinn. Christopher McCann. Hi, old bean. Do us a favour, move the candle left or right. It's giving you a green nose. I can't. My OCD demands that it stays right there. You're just going to have to. I can move my head left or right. I can do that, but the candle's got to stay there. OCD. Oh, and spoons is a possibility for our Alan. JB2 says Barbara Windsor pissing in Boaty's ears is something I would pay to watch. And Alan asks, would she yell, "Get out of my pub" as she weed? Babs and boobs, says JB71. Thanks for the birthday wishes, you lovely bunch, says Alan. Oh, wait until we actually get to your birthday. Barbara Cartland is more Boaty's type, says Peter Pete. Oh my God. What about Jen's farting, Nettie, says Emma. What about it? I have no knowledge of this. I didn't witness it. Barbara Dixon is more Boaty's type. Yeah, no, not really. I've just sold my house, says Kay Camper. Oh, don't tell Mad Mark. He'll want to marry you. And I'm going to live in a van. Van life with 4 standard poodles. It can work. I've done it for 3 years before I bought this house. Now I'm looking for a motorhome. Oh, well, keep us updated. And yeah, this is exciting. This is exciting. Seriously, keep us very, very updated with it. We would love to live vicariously through you. Sorry, I needed to unclog my nose in the direction of, well, not in the direction of you. How are we doing time-wise? Oh, not too bad. We've got 22 minutes left. So I have got stuff that I need to talk to you about. Oh, no. Yeah. The meetup. The meetup. Right, I'm going to rattle through the comments. And then we will talk about the community meetup in this month, September, potentially. Right. Come on, serious head on. Let's get through these comments. Kay, that's really exciting. That's really exciting. So please, some of us will have thought about it, dreamt about it, considered it. You're doing it. So please allow us to share. What motorhome are you looking at? Or are you thinking of? Diana Dawes was naughty, says JB71. Diana Fluck, to give her real name. And her son, same name as me, Jason. See, I told you. Nice K. I'd love to do that. I told you. A Winston Churchill that morphed into Barry White would be impressive. No 2 humans would be able to resist. I think you're right. Mark Lyons joins us. Very good evening to you. Oh, thank you, matron. You did it. www.winston.co.uk. But you'll have to inquire about visits to motorhomes yourself. You did it. Good on you. Oh, and there's another one. churchilllookalike.co.uk also does the voice. Oh, dear. Yes, proper rainstorm today, says Emma. My God. Saw the storm over Derbyshire. It was bad, says Steve. It was horrific, yeah. Whizzing through. Kegel 1 started the day with steak and eggs, and this evening had sushi and a jerk chicken and salad pitta. Oh my God. Fair play to Steph, says Alan. Her weight was stopping her from enjoying life, so she did something pretty drastic about it and has stuck with it. I was talking to Steph when she'd decided to do it and was setting it up. I don't talk to Steph anymore. When Untival Joe Cox went a bit too far, then yeah, we haven't spoken since then, but yeah, I did used to chat to Steph privately. And yeah, pretty drastic, I think, is fair comment. I didn't think about it, Cairgun one. I didn't think about where it was all going or whatever. I just didn't think. Yeah. I gratefully accept the nomination to the position of Honourable Minister for Chemical Toilets, says Galdar, and all of the perks and privileges associated with it. Well, welcome to the Boaty's World Cabinet, of which you are now a cabinet minister. And it's been a while since we appointed a cabinet minister, isn't it? The last cabinet minister we appointed fell on her sword. And that position is still vacant. We still have no honourable minister for tenting. Oh dear. Oh, Simone's off to bed. Good night, my lovely. Sleep well. Right, yes, meetup. Coming to that. Brian Lattic says, Boaty, move the camera, please. I can't do that. My OCD won't allow that. Where and when is the next meetup? Coming to that in a second. Right, we've caught up with the comments. Okay, right. I will turn sideways for this one. Right, we've been talking about a meetup, haven't we? Now, I had the idea of the village hall, and it would be perfect. However, I've organised meetups, community meetups before, certainly when I was running singles, and I know that trying to get people to show up for a meetup, everybody's keen in principle, but when it comes down to it, then a lot of the time, the location is wrong, or the date is wrong, or they're washing their hair, or they're watching television, or they're skint, or they can't afford it, or whatever. And it can be problematical. So my idea is this. The village hall would be perfect, but I'm not going to organise the village hall because that would cost me money. And if nobody turns up, then it's just going to be, a waste. So how about this as an idea for a community meetup? We can do it this month, quite soon, if you like. A weekend in the peak. Now, obviously, weekends are the best time for most people because a lot of people still work Monday to Friday or Monday to Saturday or whatever. So the weekend is the obvious time to organise doings. Obviously, I work at weekends. However, this was my idea for a no pressure, no organisation thing. And if it works, if people actually turn up, then we can organise one involving the village hall and all of that. I just need to see the people are willing to actually put themselves out and rock up before I really, go out of my way to organise something. So how about this? A weekend in the peak. We will arrange a Saturday lunch somewhere around here in the Peak District, somewhere lovely, a nice Saturday lunch at a pub or whatever, that I will go to, anybody can turn up to. Then on the Saturday night, kind of free choice, do what you want. If anybody actually comes to the lunch and is staying, then organise a Saturday night thing. I'll be going to work. Or if you like, Saturday night at the restaurant. You can be VIPs at the restaurant. I will keep the best table for you. I'll be there. I will serve you. I will organise some perks and privileges for you. You can meet Ram and Amrit, and you can try Momo. I'll put on a special menu for you. Anything you like. So, Saturday lunch meetup, somewhere beautiful, somewhere in the Peak. And we can meet up, have lunch. You can do whatever you want to do. Walk, drive around, visit the many tourist attractions that are here. But yeah, we'll meet up, we'll have lunch on the Saturday. Saturday night, I'll be going to work. We can organise a meal at the restaurant, and as I say, I'll arrange a special menu for you. You can have a tasting menu. You can meet Ram. You can have a tour of the kitchen. You can watch your food being made. Anything you want to do, really, anything like that. And then on the Sunday, we could have Sunday lunch at my local. If you want to Google it, it's the Highwayman Hotel, Baslow. Just search for the Highwayman Hotel, Baslow. They do a Sunday lunch. There's a massive car park. They're nice people. It's owned by the Chatsworth Estate. So yeah, that's my idea for the community meetup. We can organise this without anybody getting hurt if it doesn't happen. No money has to be spent if whatever. So what do you think? Let me know what you think. So it would be a weekend here in the Peak, just to run through it again. So Saturday lunch, a nice lunch on Saturday somewhere, wherever. I can sort that out. We can book a table, whatever. Saturday night would be at the restaurant with me serving you and all the stuff I've just said. If you're staying over, then there, if you're in a caravan or a motorhome, then you've got loads of options. There are CL sites all around here, independent sites all around here. You've got the Caravan and Motorhome Club site in Chatsworth, literally just down the road there. It's a beautiful site, loads of options. If you're just in a car, then there's the Highwayman Hotel just here. Very nice hotel, reasonably priced, right in the Peak District, brilliant for visiting stuff. You'd have time to go and walk, to visit places, to do Chatsworth House, whatever you wanted to do. And then on the Sunday, we'll have Sunday lunch at the Highwayman. Now, you wouldn't have to do all three things. You could come on the Saturday for the Saturday lunch and then sod off. Or you could come on the Saturday night for the restaurant bit, the restaurant meal, and then sod off. Or you could just come on Sunday for the Sunday lunch and then sod off. Or you could do all three. And if anybody happened to be free, we could roll something into the Monday as well, where we go off. I know not many people are going to be free on a Monday, but if you were, then we could roll it into the Monday as well, and we could go off and do a netty thing somewhere local-ish. I don't know, I don't know, maybe Buxton or something, and we could do the Monday Night Live from the motorhome with a little bit of a crowd in there, maybe a breakfast live on the Tuesday. But there you go. Those are my thoughts. I'm not going to go out on a limb and do the Village Hall thing straight off the bat because I don't know if anybody's going to turn up. If they do, if it becomes a thing, yeah, absolutely. I'll book the Village Hall. We can plan some amazing things. But that's my idea for an initial thing. So there you go. Let me know what you think. I will catch up with your thoughts in the comments. I mean, it could be good fun, couldn't it? And there's a bit of flexibility in there. Come for Saturday lunch, or come for Saturday evening, or come for Sunday lunch. Don't come at all. Come for the whole thing. Throw a Monday into the loop as well. And it's a nice part of the world. I'm not bringing you to I'm not bringing you to King's Heath or somewhere awful. It's nice around here. The Peak District is nice. People come from all over the world. You know, you can do your own thing as well. Come and have lunch with us for an hour or two and spend the rest of the weekend doing what you want to do. Stay where you want, do what you want. But there you go. There'd be three options: Saturday lunch, Saturday dinner, and Sunday lunch. Choose one, choose two, choose all three, or choose none of them at all and don't bother with any of it if you don't fancy it. But there you go. There's a thought. And we could do it. Well, I mean, if we're going to do it, let's plan it for this month. How much notice does everybody need? We could plan it for the weekend after next, or the weekend after that, or the last weekend in September. Whatever you think, really. Right, let's catch up with your comments. Where did I get to? Right, about here I was, I think. Let's just check. No new voice notes have come in. No, right, 6 minutes and counting. Okay. Love the video, says Christopher McCann. Love the vlogs, blogs, etc. Any chance you will do Field of Dreams Van Life Festival next year? Almost certainly not. Wouldn't be my thing, I imagine. Oh, sitting sideways, serious talk. There are a couple of campers at Rustival, says Andrew Buttigieg. Maybe next year. It's never going to work. It's never going to work. I run a restaurant. When am I ever going to get away on a weekend? I can afford it, says Jimmy Quinn, but I'm not going. Yeah, I never thought that you would. Was that tenting cabinet minister Liz or Caroline? It was neither. It was the Right Honourable Melanini. Pub sounds good, says K-Gun1. I'm up for that, Boaty, says K Camper. We're obviously driving, Boaty, says Stu. Can I crash in Netty, asked Stu. No, nobody can crash in Netty because, not here, because the road is on too steep a slope. You wouldn't cope with anything. I'm up for either or both, says Nigel. Can I bring Sheba, asked Cold? Well, if you're coming in a motorhome or a caravan, yes. If you're staying in the hotel, you'd need to contact them. Good on you, Nige. I propose a motion, pardon the pun, says our Right Honourable Minister for Chemical Toilets, to allow the passing of solids on a trial basis. Oh, okay, we can talk about that. Wonderful idea, Boaty, says K Camper. As a special perk, says Emma Lemon, he'll even let you empty the chemical bug. It will have been emptied by then. It will have been emptied by then. He might even cook you a slice of toast for breakfast if you ask nicely. Oh, yeah. I mean, if you were local, then aside from the meetups, then, you'd be more than welcome to, certainly, if you were in the hotel, if you were staying at the Highwayman, or if you were staying at one of the local sites, if you were in a caravan or motorhome, you'd be more than welcome to come and hang out with me here if you wanted to. You could come and co-host a live stream. Yeah, you'd be more than welcome. You know, I keep an open house. Yeah. I can totally recommend the restaurant, says Alan Simpson. I'd be up for a community meetup. I'm not sure if I have any free weekends this month, though. Well, we can talk about the date. Oh, yummy, says Mark Lyons. Momo and curry, hot stuff at the Kathmandu Gurkha restaurant, Ripley. Sounds like a plan. Which weekend are you thinking about? Well, we need to talk about it. I've mentioned this a bit later in the stream than I planned, so we can pick it up and roll with it again tomorrow. But have a think about it. We can talk about it in the Facebook group, on the Messenger chats, on the WhatsApp chats. There are communication options. It doesn't have to all be in the live stream. Kay says, what about the last weekend in September, Saturday the 27th? Any weekend is fine with me. That would give us a bit more notice to organise it, I suppose. Well, let's chat about it. And tomorrow night, we've got Thursday tomorrow, isn't it? So we've got an hour tomorrow night on the live. Let's set a date tomorrow. Talk about it in the meantime, discuss it, and we'll set a date tomorrow, and then I'll set up a proper event, put it all over the socials and all of that so people can see what's happening. I suppose the last weekend in September would make sense, wouldn't it? A bit more notice. Pete Udo, good evening. I'll surprise you one day, Boaty, and take you out for lunch, says Jimmy Quinn. That would bloody surprise me. Do a poll, Boaty, says Peter P. We could do that. Kegorn needs his bed, been up since 7 a.m. I'm kind of ready to go as well. Josh joins us just as we're saying goodnight and says good to be here. Right, in fact, everybody starts saying good night because we are at midnight now. And I did have a lie-in today, but I'm still knackered. Plans for Monday, potential plans for Monday. I'm going to be local. Whatever I do, I'm going to be local. If anybody wants to invite me somewhere or suggest something, then I'm up for it. But failing that, my thoughts for Monday are to go back to the Firs. If you want to check the video, it's my almost perfect overnight motorhome, whatever I called it. And it was almost perfect. Amazing site, absolutely amazing. So my thoughts are for Monday, a nice, relaxed, easy Monday. Current plans, not set or anything, but book the Firs, drive to Belper. Hello, we've got a massage.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear, lovely, wonderful, gorgeous Alan. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday, Alan, our friend, our staunch community member, and the owner-operator of the Emotional Support Duck. Have a fabulous day, mate. We will celebrate properly with you tomorrow. What was I talking about then? Oh, Monday, yeah. So book the Firs, drive to Morrison's in Belper. Yeah, it's going to be a Belper thing. Park up at Morrison's, 2 hours free parking. I found a really good looking chip shop to go and get lunch at, do the charity shops, have a walk around, and then sod off to the campsite, set up, film the sunset, have a glass of wine in that amazing viewing area looking over the valley. If you've watched the video, you'll know how beautiful it is. And yeah, all of that. And then the next morning, all of that kind of thing. And, you know, breakfast, toast, that kind of thing. It's all that kind of thing. And then go home via oh no, I thought second about that. Oh, anyway, we'll talk about that another time. But I'm considering going back to the Firs, my first visit back to somewhere. I'm not sure yet. I always thought that my second visit, if that makes sense, my first revisit should be Buxton, where I went the first time, and it still might be, to be fair. Buxton was amazing, and I think that, yeah, maybe that should be the first one that I go to twice. I don't know. Anyway. Oh, and there are lots of happy birthdays flying around for the lovely Alan. Oh, I hope you have a fabulous day, mate. And whether you join us or not tomorrow night, we will celebrate your birthday properly tomorrow. Kay Camper says, I can drive up in my Transit Trixie, my day van, for Stu to stop in, and I'll stop in K Camper with my other half. Oh, well, there's an offer. Bloody hell, Stu, you've been offered a free place to place your head for the night. Pete says, I'll take you up the moorlands at Ola Bard at the end of September. Yeah, well, we'd have options for I think Sunday lunch would be nice at the Highwayman, but Saturday lunch we could go somewhere, you know, really picturesque. Little known fact: spout of cassette, if twirled all the way round, it will allow it to be removed. The resultant aperture should be well capable of release. Oh God, dear me. Try the chip shop in Roseley. Oh, I've tried that before. I've been there before. Right, there we are. On that note, darlings, I am going to bid you all good night. So chat amongst yourselves privately, or use the Facebook Messenger group chat or the WhatsApp group chat, or use the Facebook group, or whatever you want to use, and we will start making some firm arrangements tomorrow night. But you've got an idea of where we are potentially going with it. So there you go. And on that note, it is time to start off. So let me wish each and every one of you a safe and peaceful night and a good day ahead. May it bring you joy, may it bring you pleasure, may it at the very least be manageable. Thank you so much for your company tonight. As always, I've loved this time, and yeah, just thank you. So the candle with the reflection on my face will be relit tomorrow night, same time, same place, 11 o'clock, here at Windy Bum. Do join us if you possibly can. In the meantime, all the love in the world from me. Can't wait to see you tomorrow night. And on that note, pachoo! And indeed, oh yeah, bosh.